So what is depression? So depression is a pretty low energy. It's heavy, it's dark, it's sleepy, it's wanting to check out. And about 1 in 4 people in their lifetime will suffer from depression. It's a really common thing. It's really often a very normal side effect of some abnormal situations that are going on in our life. When we feel depressed, it has a big impact on our body, and it really impacts how we are socially, and other people notice. On a milder scale, it will impact how we interact with people, and on a more extreme scale, it can make us have suicidal thoughts and lead to suicide and death. So it's really important for us to educate ourselves on noticing when we're feeling depressed, what's triggered it, and what we need to do to be well. Depression is anger-based, frustration-based, and us not being heard. There's no voice, we're not being heard, no one's listened to us, we can't speak, and we feel stuck, so we feel angry. When we feel angry and we are unable to express it, it becomes stuck in the body, and that is that heavy, dark energy. So it's anger that is trapped in the body. There are 2 main types of depression. The first type is clinical depression. So that's not something that's going to be seen in the workplace very much at all. People aren't going to be able to function and hold down a job. The second type is reactive depression. Reactive depression is always triggered by something going on in your environment. We don't just feel depressed, okay? Something has gone on that is making us feel stuck and has impacted us, and that's why we feel depressed. Yes. Some common triggers for depression are relationship issues, money, debt, job security. Grief and depression are also connected, so it's really around noticing, is this a recent bereavement or maybe an anniversary of a bereavement or an event. The workplace is a really big trigger for depression. So this may be many different things. So some common things that we see are a bad boss, a lot of pressure at work, too much work. Not being heard is a big one. Okay, so when am I not being heard? When is my manager or the organisation not hearing me, not supporting me? This anger and frustration can really build up over time, and we're left feeling heavier and heavier and often quite stuck. So with depression, I'd like you to imagine that I've got on my hand here a pile of pennies, wonky pennies, okay? So we may have had things in our life and life hasn't been perfect and we've survived, okay? But this pile of wonky pennies is how we've been okay. But then something happens that just makes the pennies fall. So there's something in the environment that is triggering the depression. And it's around noticing what that is and how that's really impacting both our mind and body.